my God. My thumb was on like the volume button, so I keep turning my video off. This is Laddie Roo, my Americana rooster, which I think he is probably more Easter egger. I'm pretty sure he's an Easter egger, and he's got the jaw deformity. But I think tonight we're going to take a little bit off the tip of the top of his beak, a little bit more, see if it doesn't help him. We've had watermelon. We've been enjoying watermelon. Yeah, with scratch sprinkles. The first part of them eating the watermelon and their excitement, of course, I didn't have the camera with me. So I don't know if that's just a example of my age, being well over 50. I've had a cell phone for 20 years now, but it's just not second nature to just grab it every time I come out to do the chickens or the cats or the garden. It probably makes me a horrible video creator, which I know I'm not the best, but I'm not that conscientious about it. The noise in the background is Paul. He's working for a sign company today, and he's in his truck. Yeah, work truck. Put that pile down there so it would be nice and deep for Laddie Roo with his little crooked beak. But he's got these beautiful yellows coming out on his head. I mean, his head used to be totally white. He was the prettiest of the chicks when they were little. Lots of blues. Look at the blues in his tail. Blues and purples and beetle green. Kiba, you're lovely. You're just as lovely. You're just a different breed. Neve, she's still got all the different patterns in her uppermost tail feathers, her saddle feathers. Kiba has lost most of her. She's got a little bit there in the very back, the last of her buff colored. But this is Una, silver lace Wyandotte that's got so much white. So pretty. Look at your pretty feathers. You're just so beautiful. Watermelon. And here's Luna, my lurker. They've all tried to peck my tattoos and just peck my freckles. They're like, that's a really dark freckle, Mom. We couldn't help it. It looked like food. It looked like a seed. You had a seed on you. Alright. So, I'm using the empty seed. There you go. Come on, mister. Go ahead. He loves to eat out of my hand. I mean, they all do. They all have since they were babies. They're not huge on the soldier fly larva. I mean, they'll eat it. And they used to go crazy for it when they were chicks. But, of course, I have a big tub that I've mixed. The scratch just happens to be what's on top. It's got their mixtures of soldier fly larvae, mealworms, and pumpkin seeds, and safflower seeds, and wheat, and pieces of papaya. It's also got sea kelp in it. It's also got, all the different kinds of scratch treats and farm to flock treats, and they all have different names. And Paul bought a couple bags the other day, one that has dried grasshoppers. Oh, there's something on me. Is it a bug? Hold a second. Is it a bug? Oh, no, I think it's just a fly. I know, you guys are just eat the bug, Mom. The bug's not gonna hurt you, just eat it. Mom doesn't eat bugs. She doesn't like feeling them crawl on her. Especially when she doesn't know what it is. If I can see it and it's just a beetle or a ladybug or something innocuous, but sometimes they could be spiders, and Mom has her spider phobia. So she brought your little pallet over here over this low spot, so when it does rain you can, ouch, mister! I know it's hard for you to get some of the smaller things, but I know you're trying hard, but that's aggressive. It hurts Mama's hands. Alright. There you go. I see cracked corn and millet and some other little brown things that songbirds don't care for. And you guys still got watermelon. Look, you got protein hanging out on your watermelon. And sprinkles, look. Yeah, scratch sprinkles on the watermelon. A new taste sensation for chickens. You guys are all just gonna pop right there. Yeah, look at that sad petunia. The only reason it's still partially alive is because when I throw their water out that side of the coop. That's my knee. And that's just slobber, wet, yucky food you got on me. It gets water. That one, dead. Remember my lovely zinnia? Zinnia's gone. That one I just pulled it totally out because they knocked it over. Peppermint's thriving, only because I water it with their dirty water, and they only sit on the top of it. They really enjoy nibbling on the peppermint though. So they have birds. They're birds with Missy Fresh breath. Laddie, you're so beautiful. Wasn't intending to have a rooster, but I got one. He's not really loud. Paul heard him this morning upstairs, but it was, very low. Look at the beetle green. The blues, you're so pretty. Oh my God, your tails and your blues and your colors are so pretty. He was the prettiest chick. I thought he was just a head hen, and he turned out to be the dude. Look at your peacoat. Your comb is lovely. It's a lovely comb. We can't see your wattle as well because of your crooked beak, but I think we can take a little bit more off the top because this top beak really curves. I don't know if you can see that from the side. See how it pointed it down? I think most of that white tip there I can probably snip off without him bleeding or causing any injury. I only trimmed it lightly before because it was just me holding him and I had his eyes covered, but I was holding him with one arm and doing everything else with the other. Well, I was holding him with one arm, holding onto his jaw and his head this way with the same arm I was holding him with, and then of course using my right hand to trim him up. It has helped with the lower part of his beak. And he eats plenty. You can tell he's very healthy. He's able to eat and drink. It's just, and it probably seems normal for him, but you see his tongue stick out a lot. It's funny. Hi. But to me it just looks so awkward. But I think if I take a little bit of that tip off of the top, it might help a little bit. Yeah, you're like, what are you holding in front of my face? Yes. Oh, I know. You're still very handsome. There's your girls. Well, they're the girls you take care of. I really don't want you trying to mate with them in the future. And I know I broke the cardinal law. If he ever gets too aggressive or starts plucking their feathers or becomes loud, annoying, or really harasses the girls, I'll have to call him, and I named him, Should never name stuff that you might have to kill. But I don't know if I could. I would have to maybe just find a chicken rescue. Someone where he could have a forever home. But I hope he can stay here forever. Yeah, I really do. Alright, I'm going to let y'all go piece together these videos that I screwed up with my holding my camera incorrectly. Y'all say bye. Please hit the like and subscribe. Watch more of my chickens. Let me know what you want to see. Bye.